I've got big breaking news for you, and it's coming from the SEC. Happy Friday, everyone. Another state gets into the BTC reserves. XRP overtaken Ethereum. You want ETF news? Price action.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
And yes, I've got juicy breaking news for you. But before we get into that, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it beginning of the next video. Junior Carlos Navas says, I live in Oklahoma and I my pants when I saw that our eggs were $10.39 and $11.49. Yeah, this whole thing with the eggs is absolutely nuts. Look, we're not fixing any of this food stuff anytime soon. People are just passing the greed on to us. Ian QV says, hi Klaus, love the channel. Can you answer this question that no one else can? If the XRP ETFs get approved, will these banks buy XRP over the counter from Ripple, or will they be forced to buy it on the exchanges? Of the ETFs right now, 2 are confirmed to buy from the exchanges. That's freaking awesome, because if they buy over the counter from Ripple, it doesn't benefit us price-wise, right? There's no supply and demand tug. But when they buy from the exchanges, it's just like when we buy, right? Supply and demand, baby. Another question. Odd Music says, Klaus is worried about a MicroStrategy bubble while he participates in building an XRP hype bubble and forcing us to look at his face while we get the news. Look, I don't care if you don't like what I look like, but I bring the news whether it's good or bad. The reason I'm worried about a MicroStrategy bubble and not an XRP bubble, and sorry, Odd Music, if I'm about to piss in your Cheerios, is because BTC is tied into, like, everything. So if BTC goes down, you've got MicroStrategy goes down. You have the ETFs that go down. You have countries that have store of value that go down. You have state store of value that goes down. You have all these different things related and tied into BTC. There's a whole shit ton of loans tied into BTC where they use that as collateral. So if BTC were to pull back 30%, oh yeah, you'd rock the world. But see, XRP isn't woven into anything like that. Right, so that's why I'm not nervous about an XRP bubble, because guess what? It's not as deeply rooted into stuff. Come on, Maxies, what's the problem, Bob? You a little nervous that your bubble's gonna pop? Bitcoin sitting at 98,918, ETH is 2802. XRP's at 267, but I got a feeling we're going to be in the green here soon. Avalanche at 26, Litecoin 134, HBAR 22.5, and XLM 34.2. Montana blazes ahead as the 4th U.S. state to push a Bitcoin reserve. That's why I'm worried about the bubble, because more players are getting into the same one thing. BTC is a strategic reserve asset. That's why Montana's blazed a trail, becoming the 4th U.S. state to push a Bitcoin reserve bill through the House on February 19th. Montana's House Business and Labor Committee greenlit the bill 429 with a 12-day vote. This showed a clear partisan divide. Republicans for and Democrats against. We still have this crap where Democrats are anti-crypto, or at least the fun ones that didn't get the funding from the super PACs. It's very frustrating, because you know what? I want both sides of the aisle to work together towards what's best for people. Breaking news time, you ready? SEC dismisses Coinbase lawsuit in major win for the industry. Freaking huge for all of us. In a statement, Coinbase revealed the SEC staff agreed to drop the case pending formal approval from the agency's commissioners. Obviously, the commissioners are going to vote yes, because they're all now pro-crypto. This is a victory not just for Coinbase, but for our customers, the United States, and individual freedom, the company stated, arguing that the case should have never been filed in the first place. No kidding. They approve Coinbase's forms, and then they come back and sue them after. They're like, yeah, we're going to give you permission to do it, and then we're going to wreck you with that permission. That's exactly what happened at Coinbase. What a mess. The SEC originally sued Coinbase in June of 2023, 2 years after the exchange went public, accusing it of violating U.S. securities laws. Well, then why did you give him a license for it? Come on, SEC. In its war against crypto, the SEC stated it was above the law, usurping power of Congress and set forth in the Constitution. Member Gary Gensler was the cop on the beat, Pancho Pistolas. After millions in legal costs, countless employee hours, and years of protracted litigation, we have successfully protected our customers' rights and held the SEC accountable. And guess what? I've got the announcement from Coinbase right here, because as always, any article you see in this video, along with all other ones, will be linked in the description below. Breaking news this morning. That's why you hit the subscribe button, because we're on our way to 40,000 subs. And because I share your comments, whether they're good, bad, happy, or sad. And even if they're from Maxis that don't understand what bubble dynamics are. This is a good read here. Honestly, this will take you about 4 minutes to read, 3 minutes tops. Really worth it. It's linked down below. All right, so you saw Bitcoin now moving as the U.S. dismisses the case against Coinbase. That is freaking awesome. You're going to see other cryptos out there start moving more as these cases just start getting dropped and thrown to the wayside. This is a big victory day for us. Now, some of you out there are like, but bro, we don't see the XRP price action. Yeah, because we're waiting for some certain things. But you're going to start seeing the exchanges roaring, and you're going to start the exchanges garnering more attention. Speaking of more attention, XRP overtakes Ethereum in trading volume on Coinbase. Oh, yes. Why? Because if you are hot and juicy, exchanges are going to want to launch products with you. And with XRP surpassing Ethereum, well, they're going to want to launch more XRP-related products. And like I shared with you earlier, there are at the minimum 2 right now ETFs that when they're approved will be buying directly from the exchanges, just like you and I. XRP achieved a major milestone by surpassing ETH in trading volume on Coinbase, according to Kaiko's latest analysis. XRP, woo, this is big, accounted for 14% of the exchange's revenue in 2024 quarter 4, marking a significant increase in trading activity. This surge is attributed to heightened institutional interest, increased market participation, and growing speculation over the potential approval of a spot XP ETF traded fund. Now, we're seeing that institutional players, some of them are getting into crypto right now. Some of them, though, are staying on the sidelines. They're staying on the sidelines. They're waiting for the regs to come in directly. They're waiting for the cases to get dismissed. Not the rumors, not the anticipation, but they want it actually to happen. That's why you're seeing a pause overall in big volume when it comes to the crypto market and big juicy greenage up on the screen for the crypto market. So, XRP overtaking Ethereum, that's a good sign because more players are then going to want to launch ETFs. And those ETFs, yeah, buying on the open exchanges, love it. All right, so volume I talked about this week being absolutely poopy boring, and it's true. Volume right now at $100 billion. This has probably been one of the lowest volume weeks we have seen with crypto. That being said, look at this though. We're swinging deeper into BTC dominance right now, and essentially what that means is BTC is outperforming the rest of the pack, okay? That's what you're seeing. Dominance. 42 right now, neutral in the fear and greed index. Market cap at 3.27 trillion. Now let's zoom into XRP, who's sitting right now at 267 billion in market cap. Volume 3.87 again. It's been kind of a slower week with XRP. In fact, all of crypto has been a bit slower volume-wise here. Price-wise, we're all, though, still very happy. But we're north of the 250 mark where you saw a little bit of pressure here on the 18th of February. Hanging in right now in the mid-260s. Now, we've got some big dates coming up here with the SEC. We got some ETF filing dates. We've also got the stuff with the SEC dismissing the Coinbase case. I'm expecting the market to turn around here once the macros get a little bit better. And you're like, but bro, why do macros matter? Because, like I said in the beginning of the video, your comments matter. So when you're out there and you're telling me that you're paying $10.39 and $11.49 for eggs, guess what it means you're not paying for? Discretionary stuff, and crypto falls into that. So if the majority of retail is what's out there fueling the crypto market, well, no wonder retail isn't fueling it so heavily if we're paying so much for stuff. That's why we need the macros to get better to make the rest of this juice better. Now let's zoom into XRP's candlesticks. We're going to go to the 15-minute here so we get a good look at it. Essentially, what are we in? We're in the zone right now. You know what I'm talking about. Ever since we made that move on Valentine's Day, which was a nice one, we've been floating right around that 250, 280 mark. Doesn't seem like a crazy range, but the reality is it's been a boring week, and we've done well with the volume being boring, and yet the price action is reflecting still overall good stuff. Is it the $3 good stuff that we want? No, of course not. But we're not always going to get the $3 price action that we've been hoping for. You sometimes got to settle, but that's okay because good news is around the bend. And the best part is we're starting to see the SEC officially now dismissing cases. And remember, they're going to do them in terms of due dates, okay? Kraken's is going to come before Ripple's. So we're going to see what they do with Kraken's, and we know they're going to do the same with Ripple. They're ditching the Coinbase one. They've got the Binance one on a 60-day hold. This is a great date for all of us as we secure another victory, and I cannot wait until Atkins gets confirmed because that's when the alts are really going to start moving. So whether you're into Jose Canseco or Frank Thomas auto rookie cards, crypto news, my bad everyone. Yeah, the SEC dismissing this case is awesome. This is what we've been waiting for. Now, I am a little frustrated with you. I'm not seeing the juicy price action, but we know nothing moves fast. And a lot of the price action that's happened up to now has all been speculative based on future good news events, right? That's what we've seen. That's what we saw with the election, okay? Election happens and what goes on? Market goes, wah, like it took a little bit of Viagra action, right? And it's not that something changed the moment Trump got elected. No, because he didn't take office for a couple months later. It was the optimism of the change in the market that's going to be happening in the future that's been priced in. But now you've got inflation over here. Yeah, eggs are expensive, meat's expensive, groceries are just expensive as hell. What you used to spend for $150 a few years ago is now like $300 at the store, and you still don't have a whole cart full of stuff. So if inflation's eating up a lot of money, and that lot of money comes from the same people that like to buy crypto, well, it makes sense then why we're not absolutely roaring. Because inflation is soaking up so much fucking money, and it's frustrating. So expect crypto to go up as inflation goes down, and expect crypto to go up as we get more positive news items like this, as we get the SEC head confirmed, as the ETFs get confirmed, and as traditional money, happy Friday everyone, comes in from the sidelines and joins the party. And I'm telling you right now, there's a lot more money out on the sidelines waiting to get into crypto than there currently is into crypto right now. Swallow that one out there. Speaking of swallowing, happy Friday everyone, and of course, choo choo bitches.